Hi Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we're going to do your bonus reading number 1 for November 2018. And this is, you know, we're nearly at Christmas, so we've only got kind of 7 weeks to go until it's Christmas time. So what I wanted to do was sort of do, you know, the first bonus reading is going to be, will I find, you know, new love or true love for Christmas? And this is really around, you know, single people or people who are, you might be in a relationship, but you might not like the relationship you're in, and you might want to find a better relationship, somebody who's more conducive to who you are. So this is really for those who are single or looking for love. The second bonus reading coming up at some point in November is your year ahead live spread reading, and that'll be from January 2018 right through the year. Okay, so that is coming up very shortly as well. So first we're going to do the will I find true love in time for Christmas. Okay, and for your reading, guys, we're using my favorite deck at the moment, which is the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin. You can get that on Amazon. It's absolutely amazing. And the Giant Rider Tarot deck, which I absolutely love as a clarifier. They're just amazing cards. I really like working with these two decks. I just think they're great, just the way that the cards show so clearly on the screen and everything. So yeah, let's make a start for Scorpio. Okay, let's have a look. And as I say, Scorpio, for those of you who want to comment and say that the readings are negative, they're not bloody negative, because life is good and life is bad. Life is up and life is down. And if you come to a reading, you know, on the last reading I think I did, you know, I had a girl come and say, oh, how negative that is on my... But they always start off with saying, oh, that's negative, and then they go, my relationship. And it's like, fuck off. Sorry for swearing. But this isn't about your relationship. You know, this is a general reading. So some people the reading is really going to hit hard on. Some people are really going to kind of resonate with the reading and they'll understand it. But if you come to the reading and you're in a perfectly good relationship, perfectly good, you can look at the tarot card and you can get that tarot card to mean anything that you want it to mean, pertaining to where you are, okay? So don't come to my channel and moan about the reading just because you're in a good relationship, you don't like what you hear. If you're in a good relationship, then click off and go somewhere else that will tell you about hearts and flowers. I don't mean for the readings to be negative if they are, and I don't see them as being negative. The whole point of what I do on the channel, on the website, is really to help people and enlighten them. Sometimes you get an amazing reading. Some of the channels that I've already, some of the signs I've already read for, the readings are really good. And some people, it's just life. It's the way it is, okay? So, you know, chill. Just chill about it. It's a general reading. It's going to apply to some and not to others, okay? I could tell you love's not coming in and tomorrow you might meet the man of your dreams. Sometimes it's because it's general. It's not a private reading. For a private reading, yes, obviously, they have to be 100% accurate in terms of who you are because you ordered that reading. But in terms of a general reading, it's general. So it can go either way for some people and not either way for others. Okay, let's have a shuffle then. What's coming in for Scorpio? Show me Scorpio in the month of, between November and December 2018. Will Scorpios find true love for Christmas? In time for December, Christmas 2018. Will Scorpios find true love? Show me. Alright, so we've shuffled the deck. I'm sorry for that long intro, but it really pisses me off when I get people that do that and they're like, oh, but because my. It's like, oh yeah, it's probably because, isn't it? You obviously thought that this was all about who you are. So this is the present for you guys, where your present focus is. This is who you are. This is, you know, what you do, who you are as people, the significator. This is what's influencing you, okay, in the next couple of months. And this is the root issue of everything. And this is what's happened in the past or the recent past concerning some of your love lives, okay? I usually find the recent past is very connected to this area here. This is the most likely outcome for true love coming in the next couple of months. Immediate future, so this will be the November, December. So this is the most likely outcome based on what's going on here and here, because that's the you now. So that's where you kind of are as a person, and this is who you are as a person. Sort of, this is your significator, what you do. Maybe you show as a parent or something like that, and this is who you are and how you're feeling right now. Influence is coming in around this area here. Hopes or fears, and the overall outcome. So let's get to the reading. Okay. So you guys are showing as being, wow, the Ace of Wands. So I feel that you are, because you're showing as being the Ace of Wands, I think that you're at a point now where you're excited in the month of, between November and December 2018. I think that you're ready to start a new page. Because if you look at the lady here, Scorpio, she's got a wand. It's the Ace of Wands. She's got a, is it a easel and, you know, a drawing pad, and she's got her, what do they call these sticks? Painting sticks. It's paintbrush, yeah, painting brush. She's got all those, so she's ready to start afresh, really. And I think that you guys are ready to start afresh. You're ready to start a new picture. You're showing up as being the lady here with the paintbrush and the pad. It's a fresh page. You're ready to paint something different. You're ready to start something different. So I feel that you're very, very ready here. And very, very certain and assured with that Ace of Wands that you're ready to start something new. Now, the root issue for you, Scorpios, is all about the Five of Swords. So the root issue is that for some of you guys, you did get hurt with the Five of Swords energy. Five of Swords in terms of a love card is, you can either be hurt with the Five of Swords or maybe you dealt with a cheat. Five of Swords, and say, for example, a card called the Emperor is a man who cheats. So you might have dealt with a cheat with the Five of Swords. You might have got very hurt in a relationship with the Five of Swords energy. But also the Five of Swords says, I put myself first and now I'm cutting out, you know, the past. Usually in the reverse, so you're getting your confidence back. But I would say that in the upright, the root issue is that you have been hurt. You probably were cheated on for some of you guys with that Five of Swords energy. But you're ready now just to, you know, to draw a line under it and to start again with this. You're ready for, you know, to start a new beginning here. In the past or recent past, you've got the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups references new relationship, new love. Okay, but I feel the root issue for you is that maybe, just maybe with this Ace of Swords energy, maybe you got cheated on in love here. Maybe you got hurt in love here, a new relationship. Maybe some of you guys got hurt. Maybe you had to sever ties with an individual, or somebody severed ties with you in terms of a new relationship. This is the recent past though, Ace of Cups. But it's folding in with the root issue being the Five of Swords energy. I do feel that in the past, you guys, there was a relationship here with the Ace of Cups energy. I feel that you did get hurt. I also feel Ace of Cups can be healing as well. So it might be the Ace of Cups in the recent past, you have been doing a lot of healing here. Got a lot of start cards, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups is also about healing. So you might have been healing here. It might have been over some hurt that you endured here. Especially if this is the, you know, the root issue straight past is you got hurt. Five of Swords, somebody abandoned you with the Five of Swords. It might be the recent past. Some of you guys have been healing over that. And you're ready to start afresh with the Ace of Wands. What's influencing you is the moon energy. I feel with the moon energy, what's influencing you, I don't think it's, moons can represent deception, confusion and illusion, but also the moon represents your intuition, a deep-rooted intuition. And I feel that what's influencing you right now is that there is a deep, deep intuition. We're going to see what that intuition card, I'm going to read that as intuition. Let's have a look at what the moon shows. What is this intuition? Oopsie daisy, one just came out. Okay, so we've got a card that flipped out. And it shows us the Nine of Wands. It's almost like your intuition is telling you. I don't know whether it's, I think it's almost like it's telling you that something is coming. Nines represent that you're very close. You're very close to something. And it's telling you to, when you get a Nine of Wands, and it's looking into the moon, so it's saying be aware, something is coming here. Something is coming. So it's almost like what's influencing you is that you are aware. Your intuition, on a very deep level with the moon energy, I think is telling you that you need to be aware. You need to be aware that something is coming. Read another way, depending on what this card is. Excuse me. Is that maybe your intuition is telling you that you need to put your guard up. Let me just get a drink of water, guys. It won't be a second. Sorry about that. I do so much talking that my throat gets really, really dry. Luckily, my kitchen is right next door. Okay. So, and sometimes, you know, the Nine of Wands, it's almost like both cards are warning you. What's influencing you? The moon energy. It might be that your psyche, it might be that your shadow self, the side of yourself, the darker side of yourself with this moon energy tells you that you need to be on your guard. But we're going to see whether that's which one it is, because this area here will influence what's going on in this area here. As a result of that, your focus for the next couple of months. Well, the Ten of Cups, it's good. Ten of Cups, the focus is on having happiness, having a complete fulfilling, emotionally contented relationship. That's your Ten of Cups. So the focus is on that, and this, therefore, what's influencing you is this. It's almost like your psyche with the moon energy is telling you, because the moon is all about our feelings and the way that we think. Your psyche is telling you, it's almost like your deep rooted intuition with this moon energy is telling you that you need to be preparing, because the Nine of Wands also means to prepare yourself for something. You can see that he's on his guard, so he's preparing himself for something coming. It's telling you that you need to prepare yourself. Your psyche is almost, what's influencing you is saying, I need, my psyche is telling me that I need to prepare myself. And what you're preparing yourself for, the focus for the next couple of months is this, Ten of Cups, finding your soulmate. So some of you guys are saying, actually, I feel like I'm going to find my soulmate here. Yeah, I have been hurt, but, you know, in the past, but I'm healing from that now with the Ace of Cups energy, and I'm ready to start anew here. And I've got to be on my guard here now. I'm very, very aware that I need to be prepared. I need to be ready with that Nine of Wands energy for when love comes in, when this soulmate comes in, because you guys reckon you've got a soulmate coming in, which is lovely. You guys as a significator, you are showing as being the Four of Swords. It's nice. You're showing it as being people who are very much at peace. You're very much at peace here. A lot of you guys have been doing a lot of meditation. You've been doing a lot of visualization with the Four of Swords. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you guys have been doing stuff like the Law of Attraction with that Four of Swords energy. I think that you have. I think some of you guys have been going through a very restful period. I think that you're showing as people who are on a break. You've taken that important break that you've been on with the Four of Swords energy. I think that you've been doing a lot of visualization, Scorpio. I think that you've been doing a lot of meditation as well, speaking to God, speaking to the universe. And that's why what's influencing you is the moon energy. It's spirit, it's the moon energy, it's your intuition, it's the voice of God, it's the voice of universe. The moon energy that is telling you that you need to prepare yourself with the Nine of Wands, because more than likely as a result of that, your focus for the next couple of months is, I'm going to find my soulmate. I'm going to find the person who's right for me with the Ten of Cups. I hope you do, because most likely outcome from this will be, oh nice, the Magician. Okay, so this could represent a person coming in, the Magician. Okay, it sometimes can represent a Gemini individual coming in, but this will be somebody who's very controlled. This will be somebody who's got the gift of the gab. This will be somebody who's highly charismatic. This will be somebody who is a mover and a shaker. This is somebody who has a lot of abilities. More than likely, I'm seeing either, you know, a person in the guise of a magician coming in. Doesn't, you know, magicians, unless they're reversed, which I find to be not very good. Magician in the upright is quite good. This is somebody who, possibly for some of you Scorpios, he's going to be very, very dynamic coming in. I'm seeing a very, more than likely you're going to have a very dynamic individual coming in with the Magician. More, the other way to look at this Magician card is, you know, the seeds that you're planting, which is here and here. And I think that he's planted the seeds here as the Significator card. What you did was you took a step back. You took a bit of a break for some of you guys. You've done a lot of visualization, a lot of prayer, a lot of meditation. And more than likely from that Significator card here, where the universe is saying in your influence position, well, with the moon energy, your psyche, your intuition tells you that you need to prepare yourself, because there's new love coming in. There's a long-term relationship. There's a soulmate relationship coming in. More than likely, it's saying, well, more than likely, the seeds that you've planted will start to show. They'll start to show signs of development with that Magician energy. The seeds that are being the seeds that are being planted here with the Magician, and they'll start to develop and they'll start to bloom, which is good. However, this is the important bit. So from November to December 2018, what have you got coming in? Okay, you've got Five of Wands coming in. So Five of Wands can be you know, you could have a lot of people interested in you. Five of Wands shows competitors. So you might have a lot of people showing interest in you with that Five of Wands energy showing here, coming in. I'll see what the Five of Wands is about there, because sometimes this is tension, sometimes this is fear, sometimes this is confusion, anger, worry is the Five of Wands. But I think that this is, you know, a lot of people who are vying for your attention. I think the Five of Wands is coming in for you, Scorpios. Let's have a look at what shows with the Five of Wands showing up here. Well, you know, it's about the Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords showing up here. I don't know what this is really. See, the Six of Swords is all about moving away from. Okay, and I'd probably look at that and think, well, this is about somebody who's single and looking for love. So why have they got the Five of Wands coming in? All right, are these competitors? But because it's clarified with the, it might be that it depends, because we don't know who the competitors are. So I'm not seeing people, I'm not seeing face cards, I'm not seeing kings or knights or pages or queens showing up. A couple of people to say, yeah, these are competitors. Other than the, this isn't, I'm seeing a Seven of Swords. It's about the Seven of Swords. So this is about moving away from the Seven of Swords. I mean, the Seven of Swords is a lone ranger, somebody who takes advantage in love, somebody who can be deceptive and underhanded and pull the wool over your eyes. But I get the impression, that this is an internal thing for some of you Scorpios. I just get that impression. Because here, you're the Ace of Wands. You're ready for a new start. That's what the Ace of Wands is. And because you show us the Ace of Wands. So you are the author of your own life here, Scorpio. You really are. You've been hurt and you've started healing. And you've taken time out to break yourself away from this. And you are expecting this to come in. Because this will be the focus and what's influencing you. It might be a dream that told you that you need to be prepared. The moon is a dream and this is preparation. Or it's your psyche, it's inward, it's what's going on inside of you. It's your strong intuition that's telling you that you need to be prepared. Your focus is on that. And more than likely you will have a magician coming in. The magician and Seven Swords, not a good combination. Not if this is a person together. I don't want to give you guys a shit reading. I'm sick of getting, bashed in readings about readings. But Five of Wands in love means kind of three things. It's either about confusion, tension, worry in terms of the client. Five of Wands is also about competitors, or this is about a cheat. Five of Wands is also showing us somebody who's cheating. But I'm not seeing a person with a Five of Wands. This is about the Six of Swords. You can see is moving on from this Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords can be where you are, you've been fooling yourself, but now you know the way forward. But the Five of Wands isn't reversed. So it's almost like trying to find a solution. I don't know whether I can read that or I should read that as a person with that Seven of Swords energy. Because it's about the Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords. Okay, but this is about moving away from somebody who's quite deceptive. So it might be that what's coming in with the Five of Wands, there might be some confusion for you coming in here. Because this involves you moving away from somebody who's been quite deceptive. You look at the card, the Six of Swords, it's moving outside of the Seven. Okay. This is about isolating yourself from somebody who's quite deceptive. How I would look at those cards. So maybe you guys are finding it difficult here with the Five of Wands. Maybe something takes you back. I'm just going to see why you would find it difficult. Because it's almost like with the Five of Wands, it's not reversed, it's in the upright. So for me, there's a bit of worry or tension here or confusion. And this is about you guys moving away or isolating yourself finally from people who have been deceptive. And I feel that you were deceived here because you're all hurt by somebody who Five of Swords. And I want to see why there's confusion concerning this area here. Why is there confusion concerning this area here? Okay. Well, I feel with the Ace of Wands, there could be recontact with somebody from the past. Or it could be, no, I won't read it like that. I think that you guys do have new love coming in with this Ace of Wands. I think that there is an attraction here. Okay, you've got the Ace of Wands energy showing there again. So it's all about the Ace of Wands, a new relationship, a new passion. It might be a new passion that you want to invest and work on. Eight of Coins, you want to put some effort into maybe a new relationship here. I think somebody's coming in here, but I feel that this Five of Wands is all about your confusion, and I think it's about your fears because you guys are trying to move on from somebody who's deceived you. And you did it. You did it here. That's what I think it's about. I think you did it here, Scorpio. I think you healed over somebody who hurt you, who cut you out, who destroyed you, somebody who played mind games. Five of Wands is all about somebody who's played mind games as well. And I think you got really hurt by an individual here, Scorpio. And I think in the recent past you healed from it. Because you, as a significator, you're showing us people who are at peace, you're at rest, you feel good about yourselves again with the Four of Swords energy. You've gone through a period of recovery, you've prayed, you've meditated. You know, you've done all of those things. You've visualised what you want in the future. You've done all of the spiritual inner work with the Four of Swords. You're showing us doing a lot of spiritual inner work here. as a significator. You're showing as being quite a spiritually rejuvenated individual with that Four of Swords energy. And you are influenced by that moon. You know, within your psyche, deep within you, your intuition, God, universe tells you, you need to prepare yourself, because the focus for that next 2 months is, yeah, I need to prepare myself for this soulmate that's coming to me. And more than likely, there he or she is the Magician. But more than likely, what's happening is that also not that this person's coming to you, which I think is reflected here, but also all of the seeds that you've been planted through the visualization that you've been having here, also through God speaking to you, the universe, the angels, your own intuition telling you that you need to prepare yourself for an amazing thing coming in here. You know, those seeds that have been planted are starting to show results. And I feel that what you have coming in, Scorpio, is confusion, though. You've kind of taken a step back, because when it actually does come in between November and December 2018, you're like, fuck. Oh, man. You kind of revert back there to the hurt child. You healed from it when you weren't in the position, but now it's coming real. And I think that you are confused and worried, because you've been trying to release yourself from, move on from someone who deceived you. You've been trying to move on from that energy showing here. You've been trying to move on from somebody who took advantage, who took everything from you, but they didn't want anything else. You've been trying to move on from all of that, because you've got this new relationship, the Ace of Wands, an attraction to someone new. And it carries with it the potential to, you know, to really put some hard work and effort into this. To really, this is a card of development. So this new relationship, there's a new relationship here that's starting to develop for some of you guys. Ace of Coins is development, and this is new relationship. This is almost like working on a new passion or a new job. This is the new relationship, and you guys are developing this. So there's new relationship coming for some of you guys between November and December, and it's one that you're going to be working to develop with this individual. But you get scared, you see, with the Five of Wands. You start to become really, really worried, because you need to mentally be able to move out of. Also, Seven of Swords is all about distrust. So if you've been hurt here, more than likely you don't trust with the Seven of Swords. So you need to find a way to bypass all of this distrust that you have here with the Seven of Swords, because you guys got hurt here and you've started recovering. But as soon as this new relationship starts to develop with this individual, all of this distrust comes back in the Five of Wands. And you'll want nothing more, Scorpio, than to be able just to let it go, to remove yourself from the distrustful feelings that you have. But it's all because somebody hurt you really badly here. I'm seeing the relationship come in for you guys, but it's that trust factor. And I think we covered this in the other reading. You don't have a lot of trust. All of these distrust issues start coming up and up and up again, because you got hurt before. Influences around this situation coming in are the Wheel of Fortune, though. So the Wheel of Fortune can be, you know, things going around in circles. The Wheel of Fortune can be a change for the better. Okay, so I think if with the Five of Wands, there's a lot of kind of, and I think this is you, Five of Wands, Scorpio. I think it's all about your inner tension showing in this area here. I think that there's going to be a change. The influence is coming in around that. I think there's going to be a change for the better. Your hopes or fears, well, there we go, the Nine of Swords, getting hurt, getting backstabbed. Nine of Swords on the Rider-Waite shows swords going through someone's back. That can also be like a Ten of Swords being backstabbing, betrayal. And your fears are that you're going to get hurt with the Nine of Swords. Your fears are that you're going to be left hurt, upset. This person's going to let you down. What's the over? I hope it's a fucking good outcome, because I can't bear it. I get so nervous sometimes doing tarot readings for the channel. Not private readings, channel readings. I get really, really nervous, because everything just looks so good, and then you're like, oh man, what's it going to be? It's get scary. Let's have a look. Oh, right, okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's have a look. What's the overall outcome? Seven of Cups. Okay. For me, the Seven of Cups is a thing about illusions. So sometimes I want to see what this is about, though, this Seven of Cups. It doesn't tell me much. All I know is that you guys have love coming in here, but you don't trust it. And you've been trying to kind of get over with that, because the Six of Swords is all about mental clarity. So it's almost like mentally clearing this distrustful energy. Seven of Swords also represents people that we don't trust, or feeling a lack of trust. You're trying to clear this lack of trust that you have, which is why you're feeling that tension here. Because there's a new relationship here that's in development, but you don't trust the person. There is a change coming in around that with the Wheel of Fortune. We'll see what that Wheel of Fortune's about first. What's the Wheel of Fortune about? What's this Wheel of Fortune about? Well, the Three of Coins. Okay, so, you know, there's a change that comes about once you start to really get to know this individual. Because the Three of Coins is all about collaboration. Okay, building networks, building a team, building a relationship. So I feel the change comes about through you building something with this individual. But I feel the overall outcome from this is the Seven of Cups energy. I think that it might be with the Seven of Cups energy that there's a little bit of confusion here for some of you Scorpios with that Seven of Cups. Let's have a look at what this seven... Oopsie daisy. Alright, so I had to take the card that landed on my hand here like this. It's about the Queen of Cups. And that's you. Oh, it's about the Queen of Cups. What the hell is that? Okay. It's about the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, I think with the Seven of Cups, there's a little bit of confusion, a little bit of haziness here. I think when I look at the Queen of Cups, this is also a Scorpio card. But whenever I get the Queen of Cups energy, she's got her cup closed. So I always read this as somebody who's depressed or somebody whose feelings are hidden or they're cut off. She's like a Queen of Swords because she's the only court card who doesn't have her cup open. She's looking into a closed cup, and also it's the sign of the crab. So what do crabs do? They cover their soft underbelly with a hard shell. So this is somebody who's shutting down emotionally, I read the Queen of Cups as. And this is all about you guys shutting down emotionally, cutting yourself off emotionally. And I feel that there's confusion here with this Seven of Cups. I think the overall outcome shows confusion because you guys don't know whether you should cut yourself off emotionally from this individual with the Queen of Cups energy. You know, because your cup isn't open, so I never read her as an open card. See, and you've got a King of Wands, that's the person you're cutting yourself off from. See, this King of Wands, you want to cut yourself off from someone who you feel only wants one thing. King of Wands is, can you see that? Now look, the wand is the penis, the cup is the vagina. I'm not being, you know, overly explicit, but you see that cup that is covered there. This is like there's no entry. When you get cups in terms of a love reading, love and sex can be a very, very fine line. So when you get a cup is open, that's about the wet, oh God, I don't want, oh shit. How can I say? That's about like the ready and willing vagina, as it were. The vagina being open is the cup open, but she's closed it off. That's the penis. For some of you guys, whether you're male or female, whatever, this is about you saying, I'm not ready for sex, I think. And I think that you guys here, there is confusion here. Because emotionally, you're shut down. You know, this person's behind you, you know, and they're looking at you. But this person is very driven to you. There's a person, now this person could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We never saw him or her before, but now we see this person. It was in the second card behind the Queen of Cups. This person's showing you real interest, but you're emotionally shut down to this person showing you any interest. There's confusion here. Things probably up in the air with that Seven of Cups energy. Probably a lot of things to consider as well. Seven of Cups means a lot of things to consider and look at. Because you are emotionally shut down to this person entering your life. This could be about sex as well. You're not, you're not sexually open to, you know, having an involved relationship. This person is ready and willing for you. It's a King of Wands. He's looking directly at you with the wand. He wants you, Scorpio. This person might want you in a sexual way, though, because wands are about sex, and he's got his wand there. He's saying, yeah, I'm ready. And it might be, I'm not open to that. But also, the King of Wands is somebody who can be committed in love as well, and really does take an interest in you. This could be in the work area, it could be a manager, it could be a co-worker with the King of Wands. Won't be a very big boss though, but it will be somebody who's got some authority. Could be anyone. King of Wands is charismatic, good looking. And that might be why you're closed down to this individual, because it shows that it doesn't have to be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, can be any sign. But King of Wands, usually they are very good looking male or females. They have a lot of attention placed on them. They've got a lot of people who are very, very interested in them. A lot of people that want to get to know them. If they're with you, they will have, if it's a male and it's, you know, interested in a woman, he'll have a lot of female interest around. Okay, and some of you guys feel that you'll be facing a burden as well. You've got this Hermit looking into the Ten of Wands, and when you get the Hermit, it's discovering burdens. Maybe you're discovering that this person has a lot of interest. Maybe they're carrying a lot of wands, a lot of new interest, a lot of relationships. Maybe you're discovering that this person's hiding something. Ten of Wands is also about somebody who's concealing things. There's a lot of distrust going on with you guys. Maybe you feel that you're going to be facing burdens with this person. You know? I just feel that, let's quickly get this reading. So love for December. You got love coming in. You do have it coming in, no doubt, for some of you Scorpios, okay? You have it coming in. But a lot of this is how you are going to be reacting to it, Scorpio. A lot of it is going to be based on how you actually react to it. Because love is there. I'm not even saying it's love. I'm saying there's definitely something new. There's a new attraction for you to work on. There's a new attraction, a new relationship that is in the working. It's in the preparation. It's like there's a new relationship that's being prepared for you by the universe. There's a new relationship in the work, in development. It might be that you find a new relationship in work with the Eight of Coins. It might be that you find a new relationship at university or a place of study, something like that. But this is why you were the Five of Wands. That's why we had to do the clarifiers on this, because I couldn't understand why you were shown as the Five of Wands. It had to be that there had to be a link somewhere. Let's have a look. So you've got this bravado thing going on, Scorpio, where you say with the Ace of Wands, I'm ready. That's you. You're the Ace of Wands. I'm ready. I'm painting this new picture. You know what? I got hurt in the past, but you know what? I'm ready for something new. Yeah, I got hurt in the past, but you know what? I've been healing over this with the Ace of Cups. I've really been healing over it. I've been feeling a lot better through friends and family and that type of thing. I've been feeling a lot better. You know what? As a person, right now I'm the Four of Swords. I'm in a good place in my life with this Four of Swords energy. I've been doing a lot of meditation. I've been doing a lot of visualization. I've been praying to God, to the angels. I've been going on retreats. I've taken a really well-earned rest from love. I've taken a really good break from love. But you know what? My intuition tells me, and my influence position, it tells me, well, you know what? There's something inside of me with this moon card, you know. There's something inside of me that says I need to be prepared. I cannot sleep. I've got to be prepared. What am I being prepared for? Well, my focus between November and December is going to be on, there's a soulmate coming in. The universe keeps telling me to prepare myself, to make the way prepared, to make the way clear, because there is a soulmate coming in, the Ten of Cups. There's someone who I'm going to be sharing the rest of my life with. Wow, I can't. Wow, there's just, the universe is telling me there's somebody coming in here. And more than likely, this person shows up as the Magician. They're slightly arrogant a little bit, I guess. They're funny, they've got the gift of the gab, but they're a go-getter and they make me laugh and they've got great abilities and they're very much in control of who they are as well. And I like them. This is what some of you guys say to yourself, but also more than likely, you know, the seeds that I've been planting with the Four of Swords and the way that the universe is coming through and telling me through myself that I need to prepare the way. I know that the plants, the seeds that I've been planting here, they're going to start to grow. They're going to start showing me that Magician energy showing here. But also more than likely for some of you guys, you're doing all this meditating and the universe is saying to you, prepare the way because the focus on this. Some of you guys more than likely though, you're going to have to put that work in with the Magician. You're going to have to start putting in the effort as well. Coming in though, you do have love. Now, you guys, immediate future, November, December, you're very blocked. Five of Wands. You've got all of this tension going on inside of you because this is all to do with you guys mentally with that Six of Swords, I feel. Clearing out all of this negative energy with the Seven of Swords, all of this distrustful energy that you've got going on. You go right back to that place. Even though you made a good start, you still go right back in there. Into November, and I feel that this is all about a new relationship, the Ace of Wands, in which with the Eight of Coins, that's in development with an individual. Maybe there's a new relationship, you meet someone in the workplace, whatever it is. But influences around that are the Wheel of Fortune. There's a change coming in here in you. Even though you're showing as being blocked here, there's a change. The wheel is turning that blockage around and saying there's actually a change coming in here. Because I think that you're going to start developing a relationship with this individual, possibly through the workplace. Some of you guys might be going out and socialising with this person with the Three of Coins energy, because that can be you and this person here going to a restaurant or going for drinks. This is the maitre d', this is the person who's serving you, and this is you. I think that you're really going to be developing something with this person in the workplace, showing up here. There's a change coming in. I feel that though, your hopes would be, your fears are, I'm going to get let down, I'm going to get hurt, Nine of Swords. But I feel the overall outcome from this area here, where you don't quite trust, you know that you've got an issue going on here still. You think that you've healed from it, but you know, the proof in the pudding is when this actually happens, when this person comes in and when you have a chance to start developing this relationship with this individual in these two areas here. That's where the proof of the pudding is. Because you guys say, yeah, I'm fine, I'm ready, I'm healed. Yeah, I got hurt, but I'm good to go. But and Spirit tells me that this is a new thing, that there's a new relationship coming in, and I'm healed here, because my significator tells me the Four of Swords. I'm really in a good place. But the proof of the pudding comes when this person comes, and all of those distrustful feelings start to come in. Everything starts to come flooding back. I can't trust them. Shit, what I'm going to do? I need to find a way, because this could be somebody good, but then can I trust them? And you say influences around this. Well, there's a change. Positive change is coming. So I think that you guys are really starting to develop something with this individual, either socially or in the workplace. But again, those old fears coming back. Nine of Swords. What if I get hurt? What if I get backstabbed? The overall outcome from this, again, a lot of things, a lot of confusion for some of you Scorpios. That's Seven of Cups. A lot of things up in the air with that Seven of Cups energy, because you have emotionally closed yourself off for some of you Scorpios. You've emotionally closed yourself off from someone showing you interest because you think you're going to face problems, or you think that you're going to discover that this person's hiding shit from you, or you're going to discover that this person's playing around with lots of others. This person's got too much sexual shit going on, you know? So you constantly, I think for some of you Scorpios, again, it was showing, I think, in the November reading, you have options. You do have options. But this is all about changing your mindset. How long are you going to carry on like this for some of you guys? How long? Because you'll let good opportunities go. That's the problem. You will let good opportunities go. You're going to miss out on some really good opportunities if you keep distrusting people. And I know that Scorpios have good intuition. I know that. But I feel that this is going beyond that now. I think that you are starting to really distrust quite a bit. And the universe might be saying to you, we're providing you with all the opportunities here for love. And there is an opportunity coming in. But again, you revert back to that old Scorpio suspicious type. And maybe it's time not to kind of think to yourself, because I see her as being closed. You've got a cup closed. She's not open to this person, what this person wants. He's sitting right behind you. This person is right behind you, but you've got your cup closed. Because you think you're going to face problems. Or you're going to discover that this person's lying or hiding shit from you. Or you're going to discover that this person's been trying to, you know, this person's a player or whatever. They've got a lot of other things on the go. Okay. So I think that love is coming in for some of you guys by December 2018, but it's going to, the ball again is in your court. It's how you're going to play. You got love coming in, but how do you want to play it? Are you going to play it like you still don't trust? Because you were getting on good here. You were getting on really, really, really good. Despite that shit, you got on real good, but you're reverting here. You need to just think about it, because you do have love coming in for some of you Scorpios, but a lot of this thing that comes in for you is going to be down to how you play it in the end. Alright, that's your reading for Is Love Coming In for Scorpio singles and those looking for love by December 2018. I'd like to say, Scorpio, thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.